Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. This is Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we are discussing Love and Marriage Huntsville. Today we are discussing receipt time. And that is what Melody SHARI did and what she provided because Marceau and Tisha Scott are going on a press tour trying to slander Mel, trying to say that they wouldn't be on the show if it wasn't for Martell, and that Martell was the one to encourage them, and that Martell is behind this show, except for Mel has been saying all along this was her idea, that she created the show. She's the one who pitched Carlos King. This is what was able to get it greenlit, you guys. So Mel posts the receipts, right? She posted in her stories, remember this, so thankful that my investment in this was destined to align with my purpose. Always grateful, #consultation. So she literally screen grabs a PayPal confirmation of her sending whatever dollar amount to Carlos King's production company email. And there's no Martell in sight, you guys. Likely because he probably didn't have the money, but it wasn't his brainchild. Do you guys think that a man who is trying to put out a calendar, a book, wine for somebody who never drinks, saying his kids are authors and all this and that, but he's the one that's in the front, like doing all of this promoting and everything else? There's nothing about the kids other than their names on the book. Also, you know, all this nonsense. He's not the brains of anything. And people who are believing the nonsense just because they don't like Melody is even more disturbing. It's even more disturbing. You guys need to get it together. You guys need to get it together because this is embarrassing. So then Carlos King, he co-signs Melody's tea. He co-signs her receipt of her pitching the show, of her paying for that consultation. And so then Carlos leaves like a little messy comment basically, but basically says, hey, and your patients too. I don't know anyone who would wait 3 years, but look at God, testimony. What the heck? Like, you could have just kept it cute and said yes. You know, this is a receipt. But this is what I mean, you guys. This is what I mean when people can push a certain narrative, when people can push a false narrative. Remember, it's Martell that is trying to put out there to the Scotts, is trying to put out there to the world that he, quote, made Melody, that he, quote, is behind everything, except for everybody wants Mel. They want her brain smarts. They want her go-getter mentality. They want her success. And for whatever reason, probably because there is some truth to Marceau cheating, because it doesn't make sense to cover for a guy who cheated on his wife, humiliated her publicly, and got his mistress pregnant, and is continuing to slander the ex-wife. Why you would back him, and why you would even reconsider having him a part of your company, and he has no license, he has no business acumen, he would just be a figurehead for your company. I don't know what that's called. Oh yeah, I do. It's called blackmail. See, this is the problem. When you are too proud to admit you're wrong, this is the problem when you want to try to present yourself as perfection. Those are the people who have the most to hide. Those are the people who have the most skeletons in their closet. And just because you were able to do a better acting job because you didn't want to expose your real marriage issues like Martell and Melody did, you somehow think that you are superior. You somehow think that now that the checks are starting to increase, that you have some sort of power to try to get Melody off the show. Here's the thing, you guys. Melody's barely been on this season, and this season has sucked. The season has been boring without her. Let's keep it a buck, you guys. Even Kiki is more entertaining than some of the original cast. So that should tell you right there that you think that you can do this show without Mel, it'll be canceled the following season or two. Just FYI. So I would tread lightly if I'm the Scots on this Melody slander, but we're going to keep calling it out. Oh, and shout out to Facebook, who is trying to flip the narrative. They know who they are. Trying to flip the narrative on the receipts of who actually started this beef between Mel and Tisha, because it was Tisha starting season 1, episode 1, because her and Marceau planned the anniversary party where they were asking the shady questions during said anniversary party. Why would you do that to your so-called friends? If you're really planning a nice, elegant anniversary party and you're up here bringing up messy questions that's basically going to relive some of the negative that's going on in their marriage. Who does that? Miserable people do that. So I don't want to hear all this stuff in interviews that Melody started this. She did not. She responded to the BS. And because they didn't like the response, the Scots didn't like the response, now it's a problem. But that's what happens when you poke the bear. That's what happens when you think that you can say anything and throw your little jabs at people, and then when you mess with the right one and they get you where it hurts, now you want to cry wolf. Now you want to go on all these platforms and play victim. No. Your hands are not clean. We're going to continue to call it out. We're going to continue to pull receipts, as Mel likely did as soon as she heard the foolishness that was coming out of those interviews, and Marceau even doubling down further, going into the comments on these social media sites, saying, oh, it wasn't for Martell. We wouldn't be here. It's all Martell's idea. This is Martell's show. Seriously? Really? Martell came up with this show. Oh, okay. Same Martell that is selling the 1996 calendars. That Martell. Same Martell who can't even promote a children's book. That Martell. The Martell that can't even spell or have correct grammar for the cooking book. And saying pictures would do better? What? Like, I can't. Stop the madness, you guys. Stop the madness. Don't insult the intelligence of the fans. Do not insult the intelligence of the viewers. We know this is not Martell's brainchild. And we know with Melody dissolving all these companies and literally flipping to double and tripling more of all of the stuff she's got going on, all of the success that she has going on, all of the lemons that she's turned to lemonade. You want me to sit there and believe that Martell came up with something? I have a bridge to sell you. Because anything he comes up with is a low-budget version of what Melody SHARI already did. So that right there is a lie. And this is when I know you're in too deep. How much tea does Martell have on you that you are losing your morals and your integrity and your dignity to go hard in the paint for this man? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So, those are all the thoughts that I have. Please let me know what you guys think. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys again very soon.